A woman who was kidnapped yesterday morning as she headed to work, was rescued by detectives after a 3-hour ordeal in the hands of the kidnappers. The woman, who is a fruit vendor at City Park, had woken up at the crack of dawn and rushed to the bus stop at Toll Station along Tika Road, in a bid to catch an early bus to the city. At the bus stop, a private vehicle make Toyota Ram KBU 265V, pulled over. The driver asked the woman whether she was headed to Nairobi, and when she replied in the affirmative, he offered to drop her at Ngara, adding that he was carrying 2 other passengers who were headed to the city. Innocently, the fruits vendor boarded the vehicle that sped towards Nairobi. However, upon approaching Kenyatta University, the vehicle took the service lane, made a U-turn at the Engen gas station and sped towards Tika. At this point, it dawned on the woman that the occupants of the vehicle were not innocent passengers but a miscreant gang of 3. The thugs took possession of the woman's phone and placed a call to her husband demanding for a ransom of Sh 30,000, failure to which they would send him her remains in a body bag. He was further warned not to reveal anything to police lest the thugs also come for his neck. But the husband, who was determined to rescue his beloved wife, disregarded their warnings and number issued to our agents through the DCI toll-free line, 0800 722 203. Immediately after the call, a specialized team of detectives from the Special Service Unit was scrambled, and in a matter of minutes, the team was mobile towards the direction of the kidnappers. Along the way, they were backed up by Juja-based sleuths on a mission to rescue the woman. All this while, the thugs were raping the woman in turns, as they made demands for more money from the woman's friends and relatives. After 3 hours of intelligence leads, the thugs, who kept moving from one location to another, were finally cornered at a secluded spot in Kabati area in Kandera, Murang'a County. On sighting the lanky, mean-looking sleuths approaching their vehicle, the thugs attempted to flee but couldn't match our men's athletic capabilities. All of them were floored a few meters from the vehicle. The 35-year-old woman was finally rescued, but unfortunately, the miscreants aged between 24 to 27 had raped her repeatedly. She was first rushed to hospital for treatment, as well as the suspects for the relevant medical procedures to be conducted. Upon inspection of their motor vehicle, blood-stained knives were recovered and the vehicle's boot was discovered to be stained with blood spots. The vehicle was towed to DCI headquarters, where it will be subjected to forensic examination to further reinforce our case against the suspects identified as David Njoroge, 27, Livingston Wanji, 24 and Justin Charles Niaga, 24 years. As a precautionary measure, members of the public are advised not to board private vehicles belonging to strangers but endeavor to use public means from established operators for their safety. Consequently, the Directorate of Criminal Investigations encourages all victims of crime to immediately report criminal activities when they happen, for expeditious action. All you need to do is have our emergency toll-free number in your phone book and dial it immediately you need our assistance. Number Fishuakwe DCI 0800 722 203.